Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview. This time covering VALORANT Champions 2025. I'm here accompanied by Skuba of NRG. This time coming off of their victory over MIBR in the upper bracket semifinals. Thus, moving on to the or not really grand final, the upper bracket finals of said competition. Skuba, job well done. Congrats on the victory. You are a member of a top three team in the world. How does that sound to you?
Honest to God, I don't have the words to say right now. After a game like that, all my thoughts are like pretty jumbled. But I just know that I'm just so happy that I'm here compared to where I was at the start of this year. It was pretty hard for me not making it to tier one, and now that I'm here, being top three, it means the world.
You guys literally had to claw and fight your way to get through the finish line in this matchup, going through plenty of clutches, plenty of overtimes, plenty of multiple maps with multiple overtimes. I mean, we already seen the mental resilience of this team, but what makes this one much harder than the previous matchups so far in this tournament?
I would say, after Haven, we got dominated. I'll give it to them. They had a good plan coming into that map, and we weren't really all ourselves that game on Haven. So after that, we just reset, and we're like, you know what? We have Corrode next, and I've said this multiple times already, but we believe we are the best team in the world on Corrode, and if anyone wants to play us on that map, we will play you on it.
I mean, walk me through that final map specifically. Like, obviously, as you said, this team is very strong on that map, but the same could be said for MIBR. And so, literally, it just came down to just the tiny things that decided this series. What do you think just kind of set the difference between your team and theirs at the very end there of that map?
I would say there wasn't really much difference. They're a great team. They play the map very similar to us. It just really came down to like clutch individual moments. Obviously, that Psalm 1v2 to keep us in it was honestly insane. And everyone on the team had their moments. So I don't want to point out to one thing, but it came down to really individual and clutch rounds.
I mean, you kind of mentioned it right then and there earlier on in the conversation about losing in Haven and that coming after you guys clawed your way out of winning Abyss. What was that like, kind of back and forth mental battle like for yourself as an individual? Just give it that you kind of had to stay focused and stay composed in a match like this.
Honestly, it didn't really affect us that Haven game because it was so one-sided. Like they really just ran us over. So we were kind of like, all right, whatever. Like just go next game. And yeah, I mean, you just have to when it's like that. You can't live in the past when playing at this level.
Just a little bit of an addressing on to the Haven. What do you think just went wrong there? Was it just them just being the better team? You guys not kind of following the game plan correctly, or what have you?
I would say it was a little bit of both. They had a great game plan coming in, and we didn't really follow up on ours how we wanted to. And it was like at the start, it was a little frustrating. Like once you're down, like, I don't know, 12-4, 11-4, 10-4, it's like, all right, just wrap this up and go next game. You don't really give it much thought, but I'll give them the props. They had a good game plan for Haven.
For sure. I mean, comparing what happened in Abyss to like what happened in Crowd, is this similar in just the sense of like having to go through all of the challenges that MIBR posed to you guys, or were there any variations between map one and map three?
I, it's hard for me to answer right now. My memory is so jogged, like I can't really remember what really happened on Abyss. I know we were down. I don't even know what we were down, but um, any game we're down and we find an adaptation, that's one of our strong suits on this team on NRG. We adapt very well, and when we find it, we force the other team to play to our strength and like what we're doing. And when people let that happen, then we're in a good spot.
Simply put, next question: is this the craziest match you've ever played in your career? The high stakes, the environment, taking on a team like MIBR when Aspas. Is it?
This one was for sure the craziest. That map 3 corrode was the craziest feeling I've had playing this game so far. Close follow up to EDG. We've had a lot of games like that this tournament where we claw our way back from like impossible spots, and it's a testament to show like how good we really are as a team, and I'm just so happy. Yeah.
Switch from like the middle of the VCT America season and having to then move on to playoffs. do well in playoffs, qualify for champions, finish runner-up, and then continue this momentum in through the international stage. You guys took down EDG, you guys took down DRG, DRX, you guys took down Giant and now today MIBR. What flipped the switch for you guys? Is it mental? Is it game plan? Is it meta read? What do you think just made it all happen for you guys so far?
Really, it's just 7 individuals like narrow-minded on the same goal. Every day we're practicing. We're not fooling around. We're not going out to dinners. We're not sightseeing. We're holed up in that hotel room, and this is all we want. We just want to win champ. So we're in a good spot to do that now, and we'll see how it goes.
Even so, with all the expectations surrounding this team and like kind of like your mentality coming into it, did you even foresee top three at the very minimum heading into this competition?
I don't want to sound too physical, but I think everyone on this team knows that we could compete for champs. It was more about proving that to the viewers and the fans, and I think we've done a job at that so far. And as long as we keep doing what we're doing, I have a full belief that we can win champs.
Rewinding back to like your individual road to this point, just walk me through just sort of the emotion, just having to just going from like competing in tier two at the start of the year, competing in Cubert Academy, and then receiving the call up to go to NRG, and then contribute. How much more does this mean just to yourself, just given the journey you've been on so far in this year?
Like I said earlier, it means the world to me. Excuse me. But at the start of this year, after Oxygen, we fell out of Challengers playoffs. We kind of choked, I guess you could say. We were considered one of the favorites. We fell through, didn't really accomplish anything. Tier 2 is a rough road, and I had offers for Tier 1. Nothing really worked for me, and that was a really hard moment for me. And then Hubert, they gave me an opportunity or a spotlight to show myself and my skills, and it ended up working. I got myself on NRG, and now we're here, and it's just such a crazy experience. I wouldn't give anything for this.
Does this victory give you a sense of vindication of knowing that what you've been doing has been doing well, correctly, for your improvement?
I'm not sure. I always believed that I would get here. It was just about being patient, right? So many times things didn't go my way, and I just took it on the chin and kept moving. So it's just such a fulfilling feeling that I'm here now.
You mentioned about Oxygen, and of course, Berno, your opponent, was your teammate back then, and you had this rare chance to take him on in a match like this. Were you able to share some words with him, even before the matchup, about crazy, look at us, who thought we'd be here?
I did not. Berno's very to himself, and so am I. So it was really no words said, but I think deep down, he knows I have the utmost respect for him, and I think he has respect for me, and it's a competitive moment. So it was really just no words said, but I think the respect's there at least.
Looking into the other side still of MIBR, Aspas just had a phenomenal game, 80-42, I believe, with the KD. Still wasn't enough to take you guys down. Just talk to me about how difficult it was to face off against him, and how are you guys able to outlast Aspas?
I'll give it to him, man. He was shooting very well. He does his thing. He's very good at what he does. Really, no one who we've played yet has made us scared to peak, scared to do our things. But today on the first 2 maps, we were obviously not playing how we usually play, and I think that was a big credit to him. He really shut us down on a lot of rounds, and it made us play a lot more passive, and we were playing into their hands. And then so finally on map 3 Corrode is when we could break that mentality, and I think that's what really gave us the winning edge at the end.
Appreciate that. One more question before I wrap it up. Upper finals against Fnatic. You get the chance to play in front of a crowd in the Accor Arena. What's the mindset going to be like for you going forward into this next match?
Honestly, the same thing. Also, I got to buy a new mouse, man. I feel that's so annoying. I feel like my mouse was broken that whole series. But No, it's a crazy feeling to be able to play at the Acor Arena. When we got here and we heard news that like that was where you get to play, if you get top 4, we were like, okay, guys, we have to win top 4. Like we have to, and we've done it.
You've done it indeed, and hopefully this momentum can continue forward into the next stage. Scuba, appreciate the interview once again. Job well done on the victory. Congrats on the accomplishment, but the job's not done yet. So we'll see you whenever we see you. So and thank you very much.
Thank you.